How's it going, guys?
Yeah.
My name's Addison. My name's Aaron. And we're going to do a little bit of stand-up comedy for you guys.
Hey, so this is our first time doing stand-up comedy, so we wanted to write everything down. I gotta be honest with you guys, I'm extremely nervous. Just because like one of my crushes in the audience. My man just put it out there.
Can I please get a Big Mac and some fries? Oh, wait, I'm sorry. This is actually the wrong note. I was just holding this for when I gotta figure out what I want at McDonald's, and sometimes I just have this here.
You have notes about that, eh? Yeah.
All right, our first joke is about something that strikes straight to the heart. When I was a kid, back in 5th grade, I had the biggest crush on this girl named Cynthia. And Cynthia, she would always go and play with the Barbies. So one day, I went and I asked her if I could go play the Barbies too. I was really nervous around her, and so I was always farting. And when she asked me what the bad smell was, I actually blamed it on the Barbie. Short story, we never talked again after that. 2 years later, I got the guts to go talk to her again, and she rejected me again. Since then, I've struggled with low self-esteem.
Okay, for our next trick, joke. Sorry, I'm only a magician on Wednesdays. For our next joke, I'm gonna take you back to my neighborhood in 5th grade. I thought I was a tough cookie, a real gangster. I saw these guys come up to me. They must have been 2 or 3 years older than me, and I walk up to them and say, "Hey, what's your deal, Holmes?" They say, "Whoa, we don't want any trouble." I told them, "Too late, scram." As they're running away, I started chasing after them and totally face-planted. I mean, my legs flew all the way up over my head, and I scraped my brand new teeth because my adult teeth just came in, and they looked real loose. They saw me at school, and they said, "What happened?" I told them, "None of business."
Is anyone else in the crowd dyslexic? Awesome. All right, sweet. I grew up with dyslexia, and it ruined my life. I didn't have normal dyslexia. In my mind, instead of mixing up letters, my mind would automatically switch the letters with numbers. So it made things a little bit difficult. For example, when someone wrote the word different, I always read it as diff, 36, 27, and. So one time, my teacher told me to read in front of the whole class. And man, did I jack that up. For the rest of the school year, all the bullies called me Death Valley. Get it? Death Valley? Because in my mind, Death Valley was Det 891, Val 97E. So in grade 8, I transferred into boarding school.
Now, this is a joke I came up with at age 7, and I tell it to myself every time I feel down because a girl said I wasn't good enough. What did the porcupine say to the alligator? "Get off my back." Get it? Girls or whatever? Yeah, I was a pretty funny 7-year-old.
So I just got engaged last week.
Woo!
Hey. I like her, so you guys can clap for that. Engagement is a very special time because it's a time between when you're dating and when you're married, or when you're married. It's like no man's land and capture the flag. Come on, that was funny. You can laugh.
Hey, has everyone ever been on an African savanna? This doesn't pertain to any joke. I was just curious. So who's excited for a new year? I sure am, but it's a shame that 2016 is coming to an end. It was a great year. Donald Trump got elected, the Cubs won the World Series, Harambe finally passed away, and the dad was born. So what's to come in 2017? Well, one thing is always constant. I'm definitely still going to be single, unless anybody here wants to change that.
For our next skit, we are going to be doing some impressions. We haven't quite perfected these yet, but we're excited to finally perform them. For our first impression, I'm going to be impersonating Donald Trump, and Aaron is going to be impersonating Barack Obama. This is what they would say to each other on a fly fishing trip. So I have these great friends. And these friends are big friends, beautiful friends. And you know, they're all from China. China.
That's interesting.
You know, I really like fishing. I caught a big fish, great fish.
Yeah, I got a walleye. It was just like this big halibut. It was big, and I just absolutely loved it. It was great.
And now,
So we call this next set of impressions the wise man. I will be impersonating Morgan Freeman, and Addison's going to be impersonating Gandalf. This is what they would say if they were narrating a children's book about broccoli.
You shall not pass.
I once loved broccoli before. Broccoli's very interesting. It has this nice little twist with it, with the trees and everything. I love broccoli.
You must return the broccoli to Mordor.
I will never return broccoli because broccoli is my favorite dessert and vegetable at the same time.
You know what's crazy about the difference between bipolar magnetic theory and bipolar reversal magnetic theory is in reality they're the same exact thing. And reversal magnetic theory is supposed to be reversed, but it's actually the same thing.
So I once got my hair cut by this blind woman, and it was really interesting because when I looked at my hair, I realized that she didn't even hit with the scissors, and then I looked at my, and then I realized that she actually cut into my neck, and I was actually kind of bleeding, and I realized I was about to die.
That's really funny.
Right. So now I'm gonna sing a 30-second tune to the tune of Old MacDonald. Here I go. Well, I'm about to sing. I can do this. I'm single and real desperate, E-I-E-I-O. I go to the gym to get these abs, E-I-E-I-O. I saw you in the corner smiling, E-I-E-I-O. I would date you, but I'm too scared, E-I-E-I-O. A-B-C-D-E-F-G, E-I-E-I-O. H-I-J-K-L-M-N-O-P, E-I-E-I-O. Thank you.
Well, clearly we aren't really connecting with you guys on a personal level. So I would like to take one suggestion from the crowd and make a joke about it. That's stupid. I'm a waiter. Any other waiters in the crowd? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a good job, but it's got its ups and downs, you know? The ups are when I have to get on my tippy toes and reach the wine glasses on the top shelf. And the downs are when I gotta get down and pick something off the ground that I dropped.
Well, you guys have been the best audience we've ever performed in front of. We're the only audience we've ever performed in front of. Literally, we haven't performed in front of anyone before. It's our first time performing in front of a group bigger than just one. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I'm single and our comedy skits over.
Oh my God. That was the worst comedy ever.
All right, let's give Addie and
Frank,
Aaron
how'd
one
you
more round
feel?
of applause.